The year is 2124. UNS Prometheus set out to explore a distant and uncharted galaxy. The ship's mission was to discover the unknown corners of the universe and help humanity find new habitats. However, something went terribly wrong. For decades, there was no word from the ship and its crew, until today. Today, we will uncover the chilling secrets of the missing spaceship. UNS Prometheus represented the pinnacle of humanity's technological advancements. The ship was equipped with the latest propulsion systems, advanced life support units, and powerful defense mechanisms. The ship's commander, Mark Lawson, was a seasoned leader with years of experience. His crew consisted of scientists, engineers, and soldiers, all deeply committed to their mission. Prometheus's route was set to explore new worlds in the uncharted corners of the Milky Way. The mission was to colonize these new worlds and expand humanity's living space. Lawson, every morning from his cabin, gazed at these new worlds, contemplating the adventures the ship and its crew would face. The crew was equally excited about this journey of discovery, each focused on their own tasks. One day, during a routine exploration mission, Prometheus suddenly lost all communication. The ship vanished, as if it had never existed. On that day, there were no traces of what happened on the ship. When the last signal from the ship reached Earth, everyone was in shock. Commander Lawson's voice, calm but determined, said, "All systems have suddenly shut down. Something has taken control of the ship. If you are hearing this message, please tell humanity about this disaster." After Prometheus disappeared, people on Earth desperately tried to trace the ship. Scientists, the crew's families, and military officials all tried to understand what had happened to the ship. The exploration ships sent to the region where Prometheus vanished found no trace. It was as if the ship had evaporated into the darkness of space. The families of the crew waited for years, hoping to hear from their loved ones, but they never returned. Years later, in 2164, a research team found the wreckage of Prometheus. Led by Dr. Elena Martinez, this team was tasked with investigating the ship and uncovering the mystery behind its disappearance. Dr. Martinez was a renowned scientist in the field of space archaeology and was honored to take on this mission. When the team reached the area where Prometheus was located, the sight was horrifying. The wreckage was shattered and ruined. The ship's exterior was marked by micrometeor impacts and radiation damage. However, the most surprising thing was that the ship was still emitting energy signals. Dr. Martinez said, "This is a miracle. After all these years, something is still functioning." As they carefully approached the ship's exterior, they found more clues about the crew's final moments. The ship's outer hull was covered in marks left by micrometeors, and some sections were completely shattered. While searching for the safest way to enter, the team's attention was drawn to an entrance door. Around the door were symbols written in an unknown language. These symbols were the first signs of the unknown force the Prometheus crew had encountered. The team decided to enter the ship. When they took their first steps inside, the scene they encountered was terrifying. The corridors were filled with the ghosts of what once was a living place. The walls seemed to be destroyed by an unknown force. With every step, they were witnessing the final moments of the crew. As the team advanced inside the ship, they approached the main bridge. The main bridge was the command center of the ship, and they hoped to find more clues there. However, the scene they encountered when they entered the bridge was horrifying. All the crew members on the bridge seemed to have died at their posts. Lawson was sitting in the captain's chair, with a frozen look of terror on his face. The ship's control panels had suddenly shut down, plunging the ship into darkness. "Elena, we need to find out what happened on this ship," said team member Tom. Tom was a young but extremely intelligent engineer. The data from the black box told a terrifying story of the ship's final moments. The crew had been bewildered and terrified by a force that had taken control. In his last message, Lawson said that the ship's systems had suddenly collapsed and were taken over by an unknown force. The audio recording from the black box sent chills down the team's spine. "All systems have suddenly shut down. Something has taken control of the ship. If you are hearing this message, please tell humanity about this disaster." Lawson's voice was both determined and desperate. The team carefully examined the ship's black box. The black box contained records of the ship's final moments. These records revealed the terror and helplessness the crew had experienced. Dr. Martinez said, "These records might give us clues about what happened, but we need more information to solve everything." In the records from the black box, they found more details about the crew's final moments. In one recording, an engineer whispered, "Eyes are everywhere. There's no escape." These notes revealed the fear and helplessness the crew experienced in their final moments. As the crew lost control of the ship, they talked to each other in panic and fear, seeking help, but help never came. As the team ventured deeper into the ship, the scenes they encountered were horrifying. The ship's corridors seemed frozen in time, reflecting the crew's final moments. The walls were marked with strange signs and unknown symbols. Something had ended the lives of the crew, but what? As they advanced through the corridors, Dr. Martinez and her team encountered terrifying scenes at every corner of the ship. Some crew members appeared to have been killed by an unknown force. Others were frozen in fear. As they delved deeper into the ship, more clues emerged. In one room, they found notes and journals from the crew. One journal read, "Eyes are everywhere. There's no escape." These notes revealed the fear and helplessness the crew experienced in their final moments. As the team continued to explore the ship, they began to understand the terror the crew had experienced. Every corner of the ship bore traces of a tragedy. In some rooms, the crew's belongings and personal items were still in place. This made the crew's final moments even more tragic. In one room, they encountered strange symbols written on the wall. These symbols were in an unknown language, and their meaning was unresolved. Tom said, "These symbols might be a sign of the entities that took control of the ship. This could be a message they left." As the team advanced towards the core of the ship, they began to find more clues. In an old laboratory, they discovered an unknown energy source. This energy source had rendered all the ship's systems ineffective and driven the crew mad. Dr. Martinez said, "This is not man-made. This is alien technology." The energy source was so powerful that it had completely disrupted the ship's systems and taken control of the crew. As the team tried to understand the source and purpose of this mysterious energy, they found horrifying clues in every corner of the ship. In one laboratory, they came across a strange and complex machine. This machine represented the advanced technology of an alien civilization. Tom said, "This technology is far beyond anything we know. This could be a threat to humanity." In the laboratory, they found a detailed map of the energy source that had rendered the ship's systems ineffective. This map helped the team gather more information. However, the purpose and function of this energy source remained a mystery. As the team conducted further research in the laboratory, they tried to understand how the energy source worked and how it had affected the ship. This technology was far beyond anything humanity knew, making it difficult to understand how it worked. Dr. Martinez said, "This technology surpasses everything we know. It defies the laws of physics as we understand them." During their investigations, the team made an incredible discovery. There was a surviving crew member on the ship. Former engineer Jake Harper had been found in a stasis capsule. When he woke up, he looked around with terrified eyes and said, "They came, they found us, and took control." Jake's account led the team into an even greater mystery. The aliens had taken control of the ship and conducted experiments on the crew. Jake had survived by sheer luck. However, the identity and intentions of these aliens remained a mystery. As Jake described the horror he experienced, his eyes were filled with fear. One night, suddenly all systems shut down. There were strange noises all over the ship. Then these entities appeared. They took control of us, invaded our minds. Jake's account raised even more questions for the team. The aliens had taken control of the ship and conducted experiments on the crew. Jake had survived by sheer luck. However, the identity and intentions of these aliens remained a mystery. Jake detailed the terrifying experiences he had inside the ship. They tried to communicate with us, but their language and thoughts were so alien that we couldn't understand what they were saying. They invaded our minds and showed us horrifying images. Many of us went mad, could only find refuge in the stasis capsule. Jake's account raised even more questions for the team. The aliens had taken control of the ship and conducted experiments on the crew. Jake had survived by sheer luck. However, the identity and intentions of these aliens remained a mystery. As the team reached the core of the ship, they tried to gather more information. Each clue revealed a new mystery and showed how terrifying the crew's fate had been. In one laboratory, they found evidence that the aliens had conducted experiments on human DNA. Dr. Martinez said, "These entities conducted experiments on human genetics. We don't know their purpose, but this technology is very dangerous." The team decided to conduct further research to understand the aliens' intentions. Each new discovery revealed a greater threat. The aliens had used their technology to take control of humanity and conduct genetic experiments. In another laboratory, they found evidence showing that the aliens had conducted experiments on the human mind. These experiments were designed to take control of the crew's minds and manipulate their thoughts. Dr. Martinez said, "This is a major threat to humanity. If this technology spreads, humanity could be completely controlled." As Dr. Martinez and her team delved deeper into Jake's account, they discovered the aliens' plans for humanity. These entities could be humanity's greatest threat. However, The discovery of Prometheus also provided clues on how humanity could confront this threat. The aliens' technology was far beyond anything humanity knew. This technology could be both a threat and an opportunity. Dr. Martinez said, "This is just the beginning. Humanity must unite to overcome this challenge." The team decided to conduct further research to understand the aliens' intentions. Each new discovery revealed a greater threat. The aliens had used their technology to take control of humanity and conduct genetic experiments. As the team analyzed the aliens' technology, they began to plan how humanity could defend itself against this threat. This technology would determine how humanity could prepare for future threats. As the team analyzed the aliens' technology, they found new clues in every corner of the ship. Each clue further clarified the aliens' plans for humanity. Dr. Martinez said, "This technology surpasses everything we know. It defies the laws of physics as we understand them." After gathering all the data, the team decided to return to Earth. This discovery could be a new beginning for humanity. However, the reality of the alien threat would start a new period of preparation on Earth. Dr. Martinez said, "This is just the beginning. Humanity must unite to overcome this challenge." As they returned to Earth, the team thought about how to tell humanity about this discovery and prepare them. The disappearance of Prometheus and the discovery of its wreckage had shown the dangers and opportunities humanity might encounter in space. Humanity was now more prepared and looked to the future with more hope. During the return journey to Earth, the team continued to analyze the information they had discovered. They tried to learn more about the aliens' technology and plans. This information would determine how humanity could prepare for future threats. As the team analyzed the aliens' technology, they also thought about how this technology could be used for humanity. Dr. Martinez said, "This technology could be a great opportunity for humanity, but it could also be a great threat. Therefore, we must use this technology carefully." As Dr. Martinez and her team returned to Earth, they carried new hope for humanity. The disappearance of Prometheus and the discovery of its wreckage had shown how humanity could confront the unknowns they might encounter in space. This story reminds us of what can be achieved when courage and science come together. As humanity, we must always continue to step into the unknown. After returning to Earth, the team began to share their discoveries with humanity. Dr. Martinez said, "This is just the beginning. There are many more unknowns waiting for us in space, but by working together, we can overcome these challenges." As Dr. Martinez and her team returned to Earth, they carried new hope for humanity. The disappearance of Prometheus and the discovery of its wreckage had shown how humanity could confront the unknowns they might encounter in space. This story reminds us of what can be achieved when courage and science come together. As humanity, we must always continue to step into the unknown. After returning to Earth, the team began to share their discoveries with humanity. Dr. Martinez said, "This is just the beginning. There are many more unknowns waiting for us in space, but by working together, we can overcome these challenges." As the team analyzed the aliens' technology and plans for humanity, they thought about how this technology could be used and how humanity could defend itself against this threat. This could be a great opportunity for humanity, but it also carried great threats. The story of UNS Prometheus is not just about the disappearance of a ship, but also about how humanity can confront the unknowns they might encounter in space. This story reminds us of what can be achieved when courage and science come together. As humanity, we must always continue to step into the unknown. Don't forget to like our video, express your opinions in the comments, subscribe to our channel, and turn on notifications for the continuation of the stories.